Heyo researchers, let's have a quick look at patchquest. This is a game which combines a few genres actually: metroidvania, roguelite and monster taming. How the frick did they manage to do that? Well, you got the roguelike elements in the way that there are so on quote-unquote called runs. And when you die you lose your progression, but it's a roguelite, not a roguelike. So there are still a little bit of progression which you unlock from like the player's level. But what about monster taming? Well, every monster you see is actually tameable and rideable. In a sense that you can catch them with your lasso. Once hooked to it, you must walk a circle around the monster and you will mount it. And yeah, that's possible actually with all of them, like I said before. Every monster has its own leveling system as well. A monster can be leveled 4 times by just defeating enemies and keeping them alive. Every level they gain is a new skill, but at the 4th level they unlock their quote-unquote elite skill, which can only be used once in a battle room, so don't use it too often and when you don't need it to be used. Alright, so the foundation is a roguelite monster taming game, I guess. Dope. But what's up next? You can send your monsters to your own quote-unquote patch, which is like your hub for a sense, and make they a home over there, and they can even like you more if you can, so they will be stronger or faster or whatever the corresponding monster reacts to it, if you have built the right patches for them. Because not only the monsters can be captured, but also the plants have to be captured by the use of a patch capture device. Even with the plants and such, you have shiny options. You literally see some shine and a small glow upon them, and they'll give you a full heart of love towards the corresponding monster. So definitely worth having your eyes peeled for those things. So what about the gameplay section though? For as of now, there are 8 different biomes, and with all of their own different monsters and environments to keep the game refreshing actually. In those biomes you have some tricky stuff as well, but that's something we will talk about in a later section of the video. About the story though, without bringing too much spoilers, so I'll keep it short. The world has been stitched together like a patch on a shirt. But then once there was a weird heavy storm and all of the patches came loose and randomized the whole world. This is what makes it so that the game is always have a different map when you play and you run. I actually like that idea, to keep it refreshing. And to be honest, I always have liked roguelites in general. It's something you can play in between. Let's say I play Taming, right? And it gets me a little burned out because I've played it for so much. Then I tend to do a run or 2 in patchquest, and then Taming feels refreshing again. And don't be fooled, patchquest is by no means an easy game. You can set it to a casual mode to make it a little bit easier, but the intention is to make it challenging as well, and keep you on your toes and hyped for what is to come. Because we have not even talked about this yet, but the hazards in the world will bring in as well, like some muddy terrain and water from you to move you with the stream. So always be on the lookout, mates. There's even plants who can prick you with like their needles and such like that. So it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, that makes it fun as well, because it could be pretty overwhelming at first, but they'll take you slow by the hand, so it's all good, right? So, give these guys a visit on their Steam page, I would say, and maybe even have a look, if it is something which you could play for in between. This was it for patchquest for as of now. When there is a big update again, I'll make an updated video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you soon again. Have a great day.